So, day 1573. Day 1573.
Okay,
Midweek,
they are the people, of
Wednesday.
course, that both parties do spend a
Nice.
lot of time looking at,
Nice.
especially in these
Nice.
weeks and months
Yeah.
ahead. Charles Franklin,
Wednesday,
director of the
and
Marquette
today
Law School
was...
poll at Marquette University Law School. Thank you very
You
much
know
for
what, did
joining
I
us here
even
on
make
RUDEBOI.
mention of how it was getting in to
Let's get
work
reaction
yesterday?
to
I'm
some
not
of
sure if
what
I
we've
did.
just heard there
Did I?
on our nightly politics panel. I'm joined here in
Because I'm
studio
sure
by
there was
Sarah
stuff I
Kane,
wanted to talk
co-president
about, and the
and
journey in
CEO
was
of the
probably one of them.
Partnership, and by former Democratic
Just
Congressman
briefly
Conor
touch on it. So
Lamb. Thanks to
yesterday
you both for
was
joining
the
us.
beginning
Sarah,
of
when you're listening
the
to those kind of statistics there that we heard, and obviously this
tube
is just one
strikes.
poll, it's just the most recent one, which is why we're talking
Underground
about it.
going on
It's
strike
not
from
lining
is
up
going
with
from
the trend
Tuesday
that
until
we're getting
Friday,
from
basically.
voters.
And
It is. We're doing our own
yeah,
polling. Sarah
yesterday was
Connor's just
peak
going to
getting in,
come
man,
afterwards, and
because
I'm going to be here tonight with all of
the
this going on.
overground and the Elizabeth
But there's
line,
still
which
a long way to
what I
go
use,
between now and November.
they
And the other
were
thing
supposed to be
is, if we
unaffected.
can
It was
turn
mainly
the generators
just like the
around, some of the
underground,
American people, why
essentially.
we're there, we're preventing them from having a
So
nuclear
obviously we
weapon,
were told,
and get
right,
in, get out. In the next few
overground and
weeks, we
Elizabeth
should be
not going to be
fine. The
affected.
best that is going for
Well,
Republicans right now,
I
and I
say
don't know,
not going to be
Congressman, if
affected.
you're here to
Won't
hear that,
be
is that Nancy Pelosi is
there won't be
retired.
strikes on those
She's a
lines.
decade
However, they'll
younger
probably
and
be
much more
impacted because
concerned
it'll be a lot
she
busier. Because
is a
people
force to
not
be reckoned
taking
with.
certain
But now
lines
that
and
she is leaving, I think we have time to
detouring or
rebound.
taking
And the
detouring, taking
Democrats
a
are not
different
terribly
route
popular either. So we're
via
not overly
either
concerned yet.
overground or
Possibly in
Elizabeth.
September. We will.
And so,
Let's get Connor's
and it's my
view
bad
on
as well.
that.
I
What
should
do you
have
say
checked
to
in
us
advance, and I
there,
didn't.
Connor?
Turned up to my station, cancelled. Oh my days, bro. I was vexed, man. So I had to take a different route. Luckily, certain lines on the underground were still running, but they were just, delays, and there were certain parts of lines that were just completely suspended. But yeah, just delays, man. So I ended up getting into work late. This is yesterday. But it wasn't actually that bad. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to be mad late. That was the first initial thought when I got there, and I was just seeing like the cancelled things, like, oh, the next one ain't coming until forever. But yeah, so that wasn't, well, it was bad, but wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Anyways, today, strike's still ongoing, but it was pretty smooth getting in. How today ran is how I thought yesterday would have ran. So yeah, it was cool. Managed to get in quietish. I guess partly because of the strikes. But yeah, man, it was itchy scalp. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right today. Nothing crazy.
Unfortunately, right now,
I actually need to start trying to rearrange this this meetup that flopped. I might drop a message tonight actually, so people can see it first thing in the morning. Apparently the crypto market's been trailing up a little bit. I haven't actually checked it, but apparently it's looking all right. I'm assuming this is at least in part due to the fact that Trump is seemingly having to eat a bit of humble pie, because I think the man's just been flip-flopping between, oh, right, let's call a truce, here's a ceasefire, to, oh, these lot have broken the ceasefire, gonna drop bombs on you and kill a bag of your people, to now, oh, let's extend the ceasefire a bit longer. I think he's getting word in his ear about how peak it's looking, because it really is. Like, Iran is actually staying the course, and these lot are, whilst they may not have the same level of firepower, these lots can really wait it out, and they clearly have somewhat of a strategic advantage. So America weren't ready for this one, boy. We're not ready. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, with a potential ceasefire extension and things looking a little bit calmer, I'm guessing this has been positive to the markets now. So A quick call. What am I saying? Anything else? Oh, Mr. Middleman got back to me today. Um, so he gave me an update. So basically, and again, it may not even drop this month. Look at the shock on my face. Anywho, so basically, I sent off. It was like a statement. I had to fill out a statement of fact or a statement of truth, basically saying this is my account. This is where the money's supposed to go. It's a personal account, not a business account. Blah blah blah. As well as a statement, recent up-to-date statement to kind of verify that that is my account. And also the statement is to, well, yeah, anyways, I already explained that. Statement of fact or truth or whatever you call it. Apparently he had to send one off as well, but I think he'd sent one off a while ago, and apparently it does have an expiry date with these statements. As with certain things, you know, certain spheres of, what am I even trying to say? In certain, not disciplines, but I guess, yeah, in like the financial world, certain things will have a set time limit, and after that, you have to like resubmit a new one, basically. I can't remember what he said the time limit was for his, but I think also he had to provide some ID for himself, which was a driving license, and apparently his driving license was either had expired or was coming up to expiring. So he basically said that he's had to go and renew his driving license. Apparently he's rushed it through to try and push it as like a quick renewal. So he's waiting on that to come through, and then he can attach that to his statement, because apparently the clerk in the clerk, one of them ones, the clerk basically needs to apparently, I think, update the file. So I guess this is still being dealt with in the courts, I guess. Maybe, I don't bloody know. But the clerk, who may be with the court, yeah, needs to update the file. So they've got my my bank statement, my statement of truth or fact, his statement of truth or fact, but also his ID, which, yeah, he did kind of start it off saying like, oh, it's only like 10 days left, so they can't really guarantee it will come through in this month. I'm already just writing it off. It ain't gonna be this month, bruv. It ain't. So we potentially look into next month. So I did message him back to say, like, you know, once it's all received, what are we looking at time wise? He probably, yeah, he almost definitely won't get back to me tonight. Maybe won't even get back to me tomorrow. I will message him again on. I'll wait. I won't push it, because again, I'm not even going to be expecting anything for this month. But yeah, I'll leave it until Friday until I'll reach back out to him. So yeah, there's that. Not much to say on that, really. But anywho, I'm gonna leave it there. My drinking, funny that. So I bought, which I mentioned, these like big packs of water from which come from Costco, but the Costco ones I got, corner shop was selling. I don't know if I'm imagining it, if it's down to something else, or if it is down to the actual bottles of water, but I've been drinking these, and I've been feeling really funny up at work, man. I don't know if it's a combination of me just getting stressed or anxious and stuff, or if it is the actual water, but feeling like kind of lightheaded and a bit just off kilter, a bit off key. I guess, yeah, lightheaded. Like, certain, there've been a couple of times and I've almost kind of felt like, oh, I could almost like maybe keel over and pass out, you know? Like, it's a really weird feeling. Like, I guess lightheaded and potentially feeling like I might pass out is probably the best way I can describe it. But it almost seems to be when I've been down in this water, I maybe I'm just making my brain is just making wild connections here, but I don't know if there's something up
What's
with
on
this
the
water.
PCI player?
Now, as I did mention before, it is ridiculously cheap, so it's probably not great quality. There's
You're
probably
live with
a
BBC News.
million
Well,
different
jet fuel prices have
microplastics
doubled
just
since the
floating
US
about
and
in the
Israel
water, which
attacked
is
Iran in
ultimately
February.
not good.
The
But
German airline
even
Lufthansa
that,
says
I've
it's
I've
cutting
drunk water from
20% of
plastic bottles.
short-haul flights in Europe
Maybe
over
not
the summer
plastic
due
bottles
to
that are that
rising costs of fuel.
quality,
Other
maybe,
airlines like
but I'm
KLM, Air
thinking
France,
surely
and
not.
Delta have already cut
And
flights
literally,
20%
when this
to
type of
ticket
stuff happens, my
prices.
mind starts racing,
Europe
and I just
relies
start
on the Middle
making
East
up all
for around
kinds of wild
75%
scenarios. Like,
of its
is
jet
there
fuel imports,
is
and
there something to
according
do
to the
with that
International
plastic?
Energy
As
Agency.
prior to
But
me
now
even
the
buying
agency is
it,
warning
prior
that
to it even
Europe
hitting the
could
corner
face
shop,
fuel
was it
shortages
sitting in like a
in the
warm
matter of
warehouse
just
in
a few
direct
weeks.
sunlight and
The
stuff
ongoing
was just
closure
leaching
of
out
Strait
into
of
the
Hormuz
water? Not
has
just the
pushed the
plastic, but
price of
maybe like
oil to
the
$93
chemicals
per
that we
barrel
use to
on the
make the
Battery Energy trading
plastic
today.
and all of
But
that
already
type of
many
stuff.
countries are struggling to cope. The US Treasury
Does
says
my
it's
body not like
extended
the
its
plastic or
sanctions
stuff
reaction on
associated with
Russian
the
oil
plastic or
purchases
stuff that was used to
after
make
a
the
request
bottle?
from
Am I
more than
somewhat
10
allergic to it? Like,
vulnerable
what's
countries,
going
he
on,
said,
bruv? I
from
don't know.
around the world.
But I
Well, we're
guess I
joined live now
should
by Simon Casey. He's a managing editor at
just
Bloomberg,
keep
covering
monitoring things and
commodities
maybe even
and
test stuff
energy in the
out.
Americas. Simon, thanks for
Is
joining
it
us.
to do with
The
me just down in the
continuation
water and not
of the
having anything to
blockade
eat
from an
beforehand? Because
American
I
perspective
may or may
and
not have
from an
mentioned
Iranian
I
perspective,
appear
that
to
big
have this
shift
thing, and
also,
it
what is
seems to
that
be
going to
specifically with
mean for
water.
energy supply in the
If
short
I'm just
term?
drinking water and I haven't eaten anything prior to that, I just remain dehydrated and the water just passes right through me. Lips lips continue to get dry. I don't seem to retain the water. I seem to retain water far better if I've eaten prior to drinking, and I don't know why that is. I don't know, but I've
At what
seen and
point do
observed
you
this in
see
myself
that
a good number
turning
of
into
times.
real-time rationing and shortages?
Water specifically, if it's stuff like juice and that, I can retain it. I think I probably still retain it better if I've eaten beforehand, but it's weird. It's weird, man. So yeah, this week it's been a bit funny, and also getting like headaches as well. I don't know if they're dehydration headaches or other type of headaches. I don't know, but anywho, let me stop yapping. Let me upload this. 12 minutes, imagine. And I remember, was this even the first year? I think it may have been first year, probably the second, maybe even the third, where I was struggling to knock out long videos for the most part. A lot of these videos were just like flipping a minute and a half, barely cracking 2 minutes, barely. But look at me now. It's struggling to do short videos now. Just yap, 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 yap. Yappa. Anywho, we're going to leave it there. Maybe that means I'm getting a bit more comfortable.
So if the airlines are talking
5
4 or
years
5
in.
weeks, and experts in shipping matters tell us that even if
Yeah,
there was
man.
a deal done in the next day
Anywho,
or two, it would take months
stay
for supplies to get back to normal. I mean,
1550.
you can kind of see there's a major issue burning there.
There's a real gap here, right? Jet fuel
8.
prices already, as you were saying, they've doubled.
I'll catch you tomorrow for day 1559.
So if you want to see
I think.
where the real stress is
Let's
happening
see.
in the energy